Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another beautiful day in Scotland. So the very first thing we're going to do today is going to make this gap better. Thanks to everybody that left comments on how I should fix it. Very much appreciated. So we'll fix that first. Then we're going to take the front bumper off, fix the gap that's along there. And then we're going to tackle this wheel. So with that, let's go on with it. Right, so the door's now sitting lovely and flush there. Lovely and flush. Looking really, really good. The only problem is, to get to this stage, I had to strip the door apart again and take the glass out. It's a bit of a faff, but now it looks awesome. So with that, let's get this door rebuilt and then we'll move on to the front bumper. Right, so from a front bumper point of view, that's obviously not meant to look like that. It snapped off there. That's fine because we've got the bits for that, so I can solder and iron that back on, which we'll do in a minute. The front bumper from when it's had a bash, that's a bit bulged, shouldn't be, and that should be hiding down like it is along here. Again, easy fix. And I put the headlights back in because we're trying to get the bonnet to align properly, which is now done. So with that, let's solder up that bit, let's fix that bit in the bumper, and then we'll try and refit it and see if it sits flusher than it did before, because there isn't any damage to the actual metalwork in this section here at all. It's all just plastic cosmetic stuff, so it should fix. So let's crack on. Right, so now that's all fixed, let's get it back in to the bumper, and hopefully we'll get the bumper back on and it should line up right now. So let's crack on with it, see what it looks like when we're done. That's the front bumper now back on. Looking a lot better than it did, that's for sure. The gapping, as you can see, is considerably less. It's still not perfect, not gonna lie. Could do with a little bit more there. But the headlight area is looking a lot more flush now than it did previously. So with that, let's get the car up in the air, figure out what's wrong with that wheel. That wheel's quite badly damaged. Look at that. Beauty. The outside of the wheel's in a pretty bad state as well. But then, to be fair, all the wheels are in a pretty shonky state. So I think we'll get all these wheels off the car in the next video and get them to a powder coaters and get them fixed properly. But for just now, let's take a look inside here and see what's bent and try and figure it out. It's definitely got a bent tie rod. That's for absolutely sure. Track rod end I'm not so sure about, but the tie rod's definitely bent. So what we'll do is we'll order another one of them, replace this at the same time, because if that's had a knock, that's likely to be stressed too. But other than that, I can't see anything majorly wrong with the rest of it to make it toe in at the top as much as it has. And it's not damaged underneath either. So I'm not really sure what would make it toe in like that. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go away and order another tie rod and a track rod end. And what I'd love somebody to do in the comments is let me know of anything else I should be looking out for to make the wheel toe in the way it has at the top, because I can't see anything else wrong with it. In the next week's video, what we'll do, we'll get the wheels to powder coat, fit the new tie rod and track rod end. Hopefully that'll straighten the wheel back out again. And if not, like I say, I'll keep an eye on the comments in this video and I'll do whatever you guys tell me to do to try and fix it. So with that, guys, hope you're all keeping well and hope you're all keeping safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.